Hey everybody, Chris with Night of Living Card Games. Back again for scenario 2 of my 53 card Cyclops deck, running through a standard Mutant Genesis campaign. Uh, Again, running a leadership Cyclops deck. I had 50 cards in there, then with my roll, I got to add 3 more. And I'm just doing standard because I want to have fun. It's been a week, so I'm taking it easy. Don't want to pressure myself too much, so got everything set up here for the most part. So I've got the basic setup in. I've got the campaign side scheme in. When revealed, I put a copy of Abduction Protocols in. I've got my captive allies off to the side. And then we've got Night of the Sentinels, and that's got 1 on it. All right, so I got all the one futures pass card in there, which was a side scheme, was a Bastion's Portal or something like that. And then because Frightened Police was taken care of, I get to get a random roll. Let's see which one I get this time. All right, we are getting Mentorship. Hero action. Thwart. Spend 3 resources of any type. Remove 5 threat from among schemes in play. Ready each ally you control. Remove this card from the game and the campaign pool. Alright. I will give my deck a quick shuffle. And the encounter deck a quick shuffle. And then we'll get moving on things. Alright. See if Cyclops can take down some Sentinels. The big news for today, as of the day that I'm recording this, which is January 18th, they have announced Iceman. Alright, call for backup. Ricochet Beam. Make the call. Build support. And practice defense. And then 1 more. Specialized training. So I got like all my player side schemes in the first. Shoot. Alright, well I don't need Make the Call. I don't need Ricochet. Man. Alright, so... Alright, I'm going to pitch build support. Specialized training or call for backup. Man, specialized training is really nice. Especially if I can... Because I'll take the thwarting one, and that would be real nice. But... I don't think I'm going to do that. It's going to hurt me. I'm going to pitch it. I'm going to do call for backup. And... You know what? I'm going to pitch practice defense as well. So 5 more. Exploit weakness. Angel. Danger room training. Field commander. And full blast. Right. I'm going to use my ability to go find a tactic card. No. I'm going to do primary target because I'm just going to be using it for resources anyway, so I don't mind. All right. Well, I might as well just flip myself up to start with. I am going to spend Field Commander to get Call for Backup out. Comes in with 3. You know, I think, yeah, you want to know what? I'm just going to do it. We're going to go for it. So I'm going to thwart 2 off of, let's say, call for backup. I am going to spend priority target, full blast, and danger room training for mentorship. So I spent 3 resources of any type, remove 5 threat from among schemes. So I'm going to take 4 from here, 1 from here. All right, so let me take care of abduction protocols first. So victory 2, the player that defeated this scheme takes 1 random set-aside captive and puts it in play under their control. All right, we are getting Richter. Okay, and now we are going to call for backup. We are going to go find Professor Charles Xavier. And mentorship is removed. So Professor X comes in. I was thinking about originally readying Cyclops, but I think instead I'm just going to confuse the villain. All right. We're going to have Richter attack for 1 to take the tough off of the Sentinel. And then his response says, after he attacks, deal 1 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with you. Bit of a waste, but that's okay. And then Professor X is going to take care of enemy of my enemy. Let's see. When defeated. When defeated, shuffle the top card of the Future's Past deck into the encounter deck. Then flip this card over and put Magneto into play. All right. So we're going to put this card in there and then do some shuffling. I just decided I wanted to get some side schemes out of the way. All right, so here is a Magneto himself. All right, doesn't count towards the ally limit. So we're going to actually just have him thwart for 2 so that we can take care of mutants at the mall. Next turn, and then yeah, that's about all I can do. There's really no point in attaching exploit weakness to the Sentinel because I can't do anything about it. Oh, by the way, Operation Zero Tolerance, I guess I'll put it over here now. I'm not putting any threat on it just because it's permanent for this game. So I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to now hold on to exploit weakness and Angel. I'll keep them both in play. So we're drawing 3 more. Energy, Beast, and Wolverine. All right, so we're getting 2 on the main to go up to 3. He is going to attack. I'm just going to take it because normally I'd have Professor X jump in the way, but if he dies, then He goes under Operation Zero Tolerance. I don't want that. So because I want to thwart next turn, I'm gonna keep myself up. So he's attacking for 2, 3, 4. And now we get an encounter card, which is Self-Repair. Discard each status card from the villain, give the villain a tough status, and heal 5 damage from it. Well, that stunk. I was going to flip down. Alright, and Professor X goes away. Alright, so let us... Wolverine and exploit weakness to get out Beast. So I paid for him, so the cards go into the discard. And now the response is, after he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card and add it to your hand. I will add energy back to my hand, and then I will use energy to pay for Angel, since I am an X-Men character, he costs 1 less. So there we go. Magneto doesn't count towards my ally limit, so I'm good there. We will have Beast thwart 2 off of Mutants at the Mall. Right, when defeated, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Sentinel minion and reveals it. Flip this card and put Jubilee into play, discarding any other version of Jubilee in play. Alright, so I got just a bunch of allies here. Alright, let's go find a Sentinel. I was going to take the Sentinel Mark II, but if I do that, then it's going to surge. I don't like that. Don't want a quick strike. Yeah, we'll do Sentinel Mark IV. So 2/2/4, guard, patrol. He ain't going to live long, so... Alright, we will have Richter attack for 1, which takes the tough off. And then we're going to do the same thing. After he attacks, deal 1 damage to the villain. And each minion engaged with you. So 1 there. And Richter dies to consequential damage. And now Magneto is going to attack for 3 on this Sentinel, and his response is, after Magneto attacks and defeats a Sentinel minion, heal 1 damage from him, heal it, and now we get the 1 from consequential damage. Alright, Cyclops will thwart 1 off. Angel is going to attack for 2. Do I go down? I think Jubilee, I'm going to have her thwart 1, and I'm going to chance it. I'm going to flip down. And then we're going to ready everybody up. Alright, drawing 6. Blindfold, Forge, Priority Target, Danger Room, Training. Ooh, my Visor. Nice. And Iceman. Alright, we're getting 1 on the main. He is scheming for 2. Star, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. Alright. So he is just scheming for 2. And now we get an encounter card, which is Advance. Figures. Alright, so 2, Star, you are stunned. If you are already stunned, take 2 damage. Well, that's rude. Okay, so that is just enough to pop this. So, After threat is placed here, if there's at least 5 threat on here, the first player places the top card of their deck face down under Operation Zero Tolerance, then remove 5 threat. All right, well, my turn. I am going to heal for 3. All right, well, let's flip ourselves up. We gotta... I think we're gonna do... Much as I would love to have Iceman out, I'm gonna spend Iceman and Blindfold to get my visor out. I will put priority target on the Sentinel. And then I'm going to exhaust my Ruby Quartz visor to do my Optic Blast, which is an attack to clear stunned. You know what? We're going to spend Forge to put a Danger Room training on Beast. So he is now a 3/3/4. I will have Angel attack for 2. And yeah, let's have Magneto attack for 3. And we'll ready ourselves up. Beast is gonna, at this point, gonna be my designated thwarter for the next few turns, since I'm gonna have to do some defense. So we got a Nightcrawler, Enhanced Reflex, Practice Defense, Tactical Brilliance, and Phoenix. All right, 1 on the main. He is coming to attack. I will defend, so he's attacking for 2. 3, I defend for 2. I take 1, and we get an encounter card, which is Lost Visor. I just found the thing. All right, so... Man. All right. How do I want to do this? Kind of want to get my visor back, but do I want to flip down to do that? All right, so I would need to clear that 1. Okay. So I'm debating right now. So I'm either looking to get Phoenix or Nightcrawler out. I think I'm going to get Nightcrawler out. Let's put this over here. I'm going to spend Practice Defense, Tactical Brilliance, and Phoenix, sorry, Gene, to get Nightcrawler out. We will have Angel hit for 2. And then Nightcrawler is going to thwart the 1 off of here. Angel goes away. Nightcrawler gets 1 consequential. We are going to exhaust Jubilee and spend a energy resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to flip down. And then we're going to ready everything up. We got a Cerebro. Clear the area. Karma, Sunfire, the X-Jet, and Utopia. A lot of good supports there. Alright, so we're getting 1 on the main. He is scheming for 2. Just 2. So up to 3. And now we get our encounter card, which is targeted for elimination. Alright, well, I can either get my visor back or get rid of targeted for elimination. I think we're getting our visor back, but first I'm going to use my ability to go get a tactic. Assuming I have another tactic, I've got exploit weakness, and that is it. So that is the last tactic in my deck. The rest are in my discard pile. Alright, I'm going to exhaust myself to get my visor, add it to my hand, and remove this from the game. Alright, so we are going to spend Karma. Sunfire, and yeah, let's just do Cerebro. Get the X-Jet out. I'm going to spend Utopia and clear the area to get my visor down. I'm going to flip myself up. I'm going to use the X-Jet to put exploit weakness on the Sentinel, and then I'm going to use my Ruby Quartz Visor to do my Optic Blast for 3 plus 1, so that is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Sentinel Mark 1, Stage 1 is defeated. So flipping over, it's going to be 18 points. Steady and Toughness. I didn't dig out my steady token. First player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Abduction Protocol and puts it into play. Let me check the discard pile first. I don't think I've got one in there. Nope. Abduction Protocol. So we've got 4. Crisis and a win defeated. All right, we'll have Beast take 3 off of this. And, you know, we'll have Magneto take the rest of it off. I was going to do Jubilee, but I'm like, do I really want to put her to 1 hit point? I don't remember off the top of my head if there are any encounter cards that deal damage to allies, but I think I want to keep her at 2 away from death just to be safe. Right, and this time we are getting Boom Boom. I don't have my Boom Boom tokens either. I got some of those too. Alright, after she attacks an enemy, place 1 bomb counter, and at the end of the player phase, etc., etc. So let us have her attack the Sentinel, which just takes the toughness off. And we've got a bomb counter on him. Nightcrawler's not going to do anything. I don't have any resources to use Jubilee, so we're going to call that a turn and get ourselves up. Right, and now we are drawing up 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ourselves a strength, an X-Mansion, tactical brilliance, a danger room training, and a clear the area. Oh, that's right, I was going to do something about that, but that's okay. So we're at 4 of 5 here. Sentinel is coming to attack. I am not going to defend. So he's attacking for base 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to use Nightcrawler's Interrupt. When an X-Men character would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, spend a energy resource, which I'm going to use the X-Jet to supply that, and return Nightcrawler to your hand to prevent all of that damage. Nightcrawler is good. All right, and now we get ourselves an encounter card. Sentinel Mark 6 with Quick Strike, so I just take 2 damage. All right, and then this goes away at the end of the turn. All right, my turn. I'm going to use Strength to pay for a Tactical Brilliance. So I get to remove 3 threat from a scheme. And I get to choose a tactic card in my discard pile and add it to my hand. I am going to get Priority Target in play. And I'm going to attach it to the Sentinel Mark 6. I am then going to use my Ruby Quartz Visor and my Optic Blast ability to deal 3 damage to it. And then Magneto's going to swing in to do the remaining 3, heal a damage, then take a damage. So this goes down. Priority target triggers, so when it's defeated, I get to draw 2 cards. Pixie and Moira McTaggart. All right, we're going to spend a Pixie. No, I think we're going to hold on to that. Yeah, let's just hold on to that, I think. I think what we'll do is we're going to spend Pixie, Moira, and the X-Mansion to get Nightcrawler back out. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to keep Pixie, X-Mansion, Moira McTaggart, and Danger Room Training. The reason being, I'm going to exhaust Jubilee and spend Pixie, which is an energy resource, to deal 2 damage. I forgot. I was supposed to deal 2 damage to him at the end of the player phase. Yep. So Boom Boom's going to attack for 1 and put another bomb counter on him. Nightcrawler is going to attack for 2. I will thwart 2. Let's just keep that clear. And I'll leave Beast as is. He's my backup in case a side scheme comes out. Oh, actually, instead of taking the 1 off, I am just going to exhaust to get rid of targeted for elimination. That makes a lot more sense. And now we're going to ready everything and everyone up. I'm going to hold on to clear the area and draw 4 more. Ricochet, Genius, Psylocke, and make the call. Enemy phase. Oh, end of the player phase. Boom. Sentinel. Boom, boom. His bomb goes off again, so another 2 damage. Right now, we get 1 threat of the main. He is coming to attack. I will just take it. It is 4. I will spend a Ricochet Beam for Nightcrawler's Interrupt. Turn him to my hand and prevent all of that damage. And now we get an encounter card, which is Sentinel Mark 5. When revealed, if targeted from elimination is attached to you, he attacks you. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for targeted for elimination and reveal it. I guess I'll take one out of the encounter deck. Oh, it was on the bottom. All right, my turn. Let us use Make the Call to do a Clear the Area, which draws me a card into Armor. All right, let's exhaust Jubilee, use the X-Jet to supply that energy resource to deal 2 damage to the Sentinel. Now Magneto will attack it for 3, which defeats it. He heals the damage, takes the damage, so still at 3. Boom Boom will attack for 1, and then put another bomb counter on. And then goes away. I'll exhaust my identity just to get rid of targeted for elimination. I don't care. Now the question is, do I put armor down or Nightcrawler? And we're going to stick to the original crew. We're going to spend Psylocke and Genius to get Nightcrawler back out. And Nightcrawler will attack for 2. 1, 2. At this point, Beast is going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. With the Danger Room training, he still has 1 hit point left. And I'll pitch Armor. Alright, the only downside is I won't be able to finish this off with an Optic Blast. Oh. End of the... let me draw my cards first. Superpower Training, Make the Call, X-Gene, Clear the Area, and Marble Girl. Alright, end of the player phase goes off, and we get 2 damage. Yep, 2 damage. Alright, we are getting 1 on the main. Sentinel's coming to attack. I will take it. So 3, 4, 5. Use the X-Jet. Bamf. Nightcrawlers, so almost busted, really. So it's just an energy resource and return it to your hand. Return him to your hand. I understand it's the teleporting thing, but man, that's just crazy. Right, and now we get an encounter card. Abduction Protocol. Nope, caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I'll get rid of the X-Jet at this point. So now the question becomes, do I try to sit out for another turn or 2 just to see if I can get another Abduction Protocol out, or maybe one of the Future Past cards so I can get it out of things. Let's see. I know one's in the discard. Let's see if the other one is. Yeah. Oh, Nimrod's Portal. That's the one that's in there. Zero tolerance. Nope. 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 Okay, so there is still one of the Future Past cards in there. And there's at least 2 more of the Abduction Protocols. So I think... Actually, in that case, yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's get a little greedy. I'm going to say that I pitched my Visor instead, because he's at 1 health. I don't, it doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna make the call to put down XG. Oh no, I can't because I'm not an alter ego. That's right. Let's make the call to clear the area, which draws me a card. Into Uncanny X-Men. I deck out, so I get an encounter card. All right. We gotta get Nightcrawler out. So we'll spend Marvel Girl, X-Gene, and Uncanny X-Men to get Nightcrawler back out. And I think I used the X-Jet before, so I can't use it again. Yep. Just leave it at that. And then just ready everything up and draw 5. Strength, Tactical Brilliance, Professor X, Wolverine, and a Sunfire. Alright, we're getting 1 on the main. He is coming to attack. I will take it. 3, 4, 5. I will spend Sunfire to just return Nightcrawler to my hand. Now I get 2 encounter cards. Gauntlet Beam. Maybe I should have kept Sunfire. And then Shadow of the Past. Okay. Alright, Mr. Sinister. Genetic Manipulation. And then... Yeah. Alright, well... That pretty much ends this game, because I'm not going to dink around trying to... Oh, tough. I'm not going to dink around trying to deal with this nonsense now. Alright, my turn. Magneto defeats a Sentinel. There we go. Voila! I have won. Cyclops throwing allies around turns out is pretty decent. So, I got Magneto, I got Jubilee, I got another Futures Past card in there. So, let's see, what did I lose? One of my Tactical Brilliance. Let me just check here real quick. Let's see. Victory. If my enemy is in the side scheme, it is. Remove each Future Past card in the victory display. I didn't get any. Jubilee, record it. Record the name of each captive. So Richter and Jubilee. Or Boom Boom. Alright, well, that was fun. Fairly quick game too. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be putting up, I'll be playing the Master Mold here before too long. So... hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. You want to see anything, hit the leave a comment below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Otherwise, as always, have a great night, everybody.